G'day Sophie, Jace here from Adelaide Vehicle Centre. Like I said to you on the phone, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the Hyundai Tucson, just going into it a little bit more in depth and showing you all the features of the car, just so you know of what type of condition it's in and make any decision before we go ahead then. So I'll get started for you. Go straight down to the automatic gearbox, so it's a 6-speed automatic. Click it into reverse here, as you can see, the reversing camera pops up, so it's got sensors around the car as well. Also, if you feel like being a speed demon, you've got sequential shift down here. Click it across, you can control the gears up and down manually, and it shows up here in the trip gauge just there. So I'll run you through it. It's got heel assist as well, so when you got it on cruise control, it prevents you going over the speed limit going downhill. Moving on in here, we got 2 cup holders, as you can see. Compartment in here, so you got a little glove compartment just there, so you can store everything in. Coming down here, back up, we've got AUX and USB ports for your phone. Also a 12-volt power source just here. If I can pop that one open for you. There you go. 12-volt power source there, and also another one over here with your cigarette lighter as well. So moving on up, you got all your aircon features. So you got temperature gauge on this side. On the left-hand side, you got the fan speed, and obviously when you want to select it throughout the car. Moving up to the head unit now. So you got FM, AM radio, as well as Bluetooth connectivity, so you can make inbound, outbound phone calls while driving. Keep your eyes on the road and stay safe, and don't have the risk of getting caught by the cops, which is a good feature to have there. We can flick it all through here for you. So you got all your media options and everything as well. iPod, you got Apple Play, so you can actually connect, if you've got an iPhone, connect your phone up to it and basically have your phone on the screen, which is a wicked thing to have. Also got Android Auto as well, in case you have an Android phone. So you got all those options to choose from there, and it is all selected up here. But moving on over to the steering wheel, you got your multifunction steering wheel with all your modes and your volume selections on this side, and then you got your cruise control options here on the right side, as well as your trip meter in there telling you everything about the car, the fuel economy and all things like that, which is awesome. Really good fuel economy on these cars as well, so you're sitting around 7.6 litres per 100 Ks, which is good to have, depending on what type of driving you're doing. So windscreen wipers here on the left-hand side. Then you got your indicators and your lights here on the right, just there, as well as your fog light adjustments. Traction control down here, as well as just on this side there, control the lighting for your trip. Just there too. So mirrors, as you can see, they fold in automatically, which is a good feature to have, so you don't get sideswiped. Also got your mirror options here, so you can control them and everything as well. You've got your central locking for the car, and obviously your window locks as well. And then you got your automatic windows. But what we'll do is we'll jump out and have a look underneath the hood. Good thing about the car's 5-star and kept safety rating, so it's got airbags fitted throughout the whole car. Another little necessity people have these days is your sunny holder, so you can click those ones up in there, as well as your car lights. One feature I really want to touch on though with the car is, I found these out just before. Obviously, I know how bad the sun can be down these ways as it's getting hot. Got this little side compartment that comes out and stops the sun creeping in that little slot there. I don't know if you've been in the passenger seat much and you have the sun coming in your eyes, but cool little feature to have there, because that annoys me multiple times. But yeah, we'll jump out and have a look underneath the hood. I'll get Jeremy to pan over the seats for you. One thing I mentioned to you though too, Sophie, is the trimming on the inside. This is all the scuffing I can see just here. So as you can see there, a couple little scuff marks here, as well as a bit of a scratch here on the glove compartment there. All the books are in there as well, but those are the only things I could really pick up on with the interior wise. Seats are in really good condition, no tears in the seats, and just your general wear and tear from people sitting in them. Generally you see a lot of marks here on the door, but that's actually in really good condition, which is good. Run around to the front now, pop this bonnet up, and we're going to have a look underneath the hood. So it's got your 2-litre petrol engine in it. Like I was saying, really good with fuel economy, sitting around the 7.6 litres per 100 Ks. But one thing I touched on again over the phone is here at Adelaide Vehicle Centre we have a written structural guarantee. So what that is we structurally guarantee all our vehicles that they've never been in an accident that could affect the structural interior of the car. One thing I want to show you, Sophie, is if you have a look at the nuts and bolts on this bonnet, key indications we look for in our cars when we get our trade-ins as well. You know, if there's any sort of tool wear or paint stripped off it, good indication that the bonnet's actually been taken off, and that's how you know it's been an accident, because they wouldn't take the bonnet off if they had to do serious mechanical work to it. So Little handy tip for yourself if you're ever looking privately. But I'll get Jeremy to run us around the car. I'll show you all the stone chips and things I mentioned on the front, if we can see here. Just here. So a couple little stone chip marks there, but they're nothing major, which is good. They're just a little minor thing, so nothing, no dents or anything on there. A couple little things here. Have a look around the front, see it on this side. Only one on this side, just there. You can see that one. But other than that, looking down the line of the car, I'll get Jeremy to show the camera this way. If you can come over here, Jeremy. Having a look down the line of the car, there's no dents, which is really good. So no small pin dents or anything like that. Even coming over this side, having a look down the line of the body of the car here, I can't even really see a pin dent on this one as well. So the body of the condition of the car is really good. Running around the side here though, the scratch mark I wanted to tell you about, just there. So there's a little scratch mark going through here and a little thing up there, but these things can be cut and polished out, which is really good. Run around the back of the vehicle, I'll show you underneath the back seats. Have a look in there. Back seats are in good condition. One thing I want to mention though, like the good thing with the Hyundais is they've got plenty of headroom. Like I'm 6 foot tall, and yeah, you still get plenty of headroom, plenty of space with the Hyundais, which is really good. One thing I would like to mention here as well, we've got a little bit of scratching just there. If you can see on the back of the seat here, bit of scratching there. This side's actually really good, and a few little minor marks on the seat, just in there. But we'll run around the rest of the car. I'll show you underneath the boot here. So in the back of the boot here, generally with a lot of fleet vehicles, we actually see a lot of trim damage come through here, but this one's actually in really good nick. You got a 12-volt power source just there as well, in case you want to hook something up here in the back. Then you've got actually a full-size tyre with it as well, with the rim, which is good. Generally we get a lot of spaces through, which are pretty annoying, but this one you get your full-size tyre and rim with the jack here as well. But putting this one down, so the little scratches I've seen on the back here were just this one here. A couple little scuffs there and one just up there, but I think that's, yeah, I'm rubbing that one off. It's probably just a little bit of dirt. A little bit down here as well, just there. And then you got all your sensors, which is still in place, which is good. But yeah, it's in really good condition. You got to expect that being a 2017 car as well. It's like only a year old. But coming around the rest of the car now, have a look around. There's a little mark just here as well. One good thing I'll touch on with the center base is they're built with a side intrusion bar. So what that is, in case of a side-on impact or a side intrusion, it takes the force of the accident, keeping you and all the occupants inside safe. So it's a wicked feature to have in the car as well. But that's the video for you, Sophie, of the Hyundai Tucson. I hope it gives you a better description and condition of the car, just so you know what it's all about. Other than that, I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks, Sophie.